Show on the inside of verifying. Tyler was on verifying. Exercise rider Edvin was on a hit show. Broke off with a 4.5. Steady the first part. Hit show maybe just a touch aggressive on the inside, but overall good work. Finished up heads up. I think we had him 1.3 minutes. Galloped out in 13 and 4. Overall, really good move. Wasn't looking to do as much with that set as we were with Angel of Empire and Jace's Road. They broke off the 5/8. They went 3/4 from the 5/8. Went 13 and 1. 126 and 2 on the 7/8. Good gallop out. All the riders were happy with them. We were happy with them. We like what we saw. Just at this point, just trying to maintain fitness, make sure we got them, have them good and ready, and hopefully they come out of it in good order.
Are they all getting over the track the way you expect them to?
Yeah, I thought the track was really, really good this morning. We obviously breezed after the first break at 7:30. Super pleased with the condition of the track and how the horses handled it.
For the next work, would you try to tighten it? You go harder, or you loosen it up?
We'll just kind of watch them throughout the week and kind of determine what we feel like they need. We're not going to go easy, but we're going to let them stretch their legs and let them do a little something, get a blow out of it. They got to go 1.25 miles. So they're all. I think they're all pretty fit. We're just trying to maintain fitness, but we want to make sure we've crossed all of our T's and dotted our I's.
What's this next couple of weeks like for you guys?
Look, it's a great time of year, obviously, especially here in Louisville and the horse racing world. But it's a lot. It's demanding, but it's great to be in this position that we're in as a stable. We've got good coats where hopefully they put on a good show Kentucky Derby Day, and we got a group of fillies as well Oaks Day. So it's exciting time, and looking forward to kind of getting it over with, but hopefully enjoying a little bit of it as well.
Can you tell us about anything that you've learned in the last recent years, bringing horses like Mandaloun to Central Quality, as your career has progressed? Just talk about
It's
that.
valuable to have that experience that we've had with the Central Quality Mandaloun, the 3 we ran last year. It does me, I think you can look back and think about how, at the end of the day, the bottom line with all this, the horses have to be doing well. That's the bottom line. If the horses are doing well, they show up and run their race, and you get beat, you wasn't good enough, and you get a good trip. If you show up and you feel like you're maybe not quite doing as well as you could be, you're probably not going to run that well. So, it's all about having them fit, happy, and ready to run.
Brad, when you look at Angel of Empire, where he started as a 2-year-old to where he is now, have you had a horse make that big of a jump? Is that pretty unprecedented?
We liked him in the beginning. He was a PA bred. That had a lot to do with him starting up at Indiana. He didn't run for as much money during the Ellis Park meets. So, but no, listen. He was always a horse that had a decent body on him. But early on, he was just all legs, and we knew he was going to be better around 2 turns. We started him going a mile at Indiana. We liked him that day, and he has improved a tremendous amount throughout the winter. I think he kind of showed that he could play at the top level in the Smarty Jones when he ran second to victory formation, but galloped out really big. And a lot of people noticed that. They said, this horse going a mile and an eighth and beyond is going to be a serious player, and he's been able to pick up 2 victories, going a mile and an eighth coming into this Derby, and he just looks like a horse that is going to love the mile and an eighth. And somebody in the barn said, we're hopeful he can go a mile and a quarter and can do it quick enough, but he should definitely like the Belmont distance of a mile and a half. So we'll see what happens.
Same with Hit Show early on. What did you kind of see from him? He won that first race at Kingland. Were you excited about it?
Yeah, we liked him a lot. He's a horse that showed a lot of talent, fast works leading up to that. It was a little bit of an odd run race. They went really slow. He was down on the inside. He split horses. The figures didn't come back extremely fast, so we kind of were scratching our head. His second race here going long, just didn't really get involved early, and then he kind of showed us at Oaklawn what we were expecting from him in his second run. And then, for him to go on the road and win the Withers was a big move. We had some issues with actually getting him up there. They delayed the race 1 week, which actually worked out well for us and getting him there. Came back to the fairgrounds, and he's a horse that's he's moved around a lot, and he always handles it. He always settles in, so I think that's something that will be beneficial to him with a big crowd here Derby Day.
You had 4 horses out there this morning. Do you get a chance to peek and look at the champion Forte when he was out there? He worked
I did see Tappet Strice, and he looked amazing from the quarter pole to the wire. What little I saw, but yeah, he looked amazing. But he was the only one I kind of was watching.
I was just wondering if you
Yeah,
Even try to watch these other
if
horses
I had
train.
the opportunity, sure I would, and I'll probably watch a video of them later just to kind of see how they're moving and what they're doing.
Todd says that these last workouts will keep you up at night. Is that the case? Do you feel that way?
Yeah, when the weather doesn't look good, it will. Yeah, there's no doubt. I mean, I've checked the weather all week. I mean, off and on, and you know, there was a shot that I was going to take verifying in hit show yesterday. Looked like the weather. The rain was delayed a little bit, so I decided to just wait to today. But and it worked out. But no, it is. You know, you got to have it all. You know, the riders. It all. It's a lot of moving parts, and it has to be organized.
What impresses you about verifying?
Well, physically, he's a beautiful horse. I mean, he's an outstanding looking individual. I tell you, I mean, this horse is getting really good. I mean, I expect him to run well. I expect him to win the Bluegrass, and I thought he ran a winning race. He got beat by a very good horse, and his move this morning was really, really good. I was very pleased with the way the horse raced.
If the weather works out right, would you want to go next Friday?
It just depends. Maybe, yeah. It just depends on the weather. I obviously didn't want to wait any longer than we waited. I even thought about going at 5:30 this morning, but like I said, the weather held off. So I'm thinking he may. You know, 21. I mean, it's there's a good shot. I mean, last year when they drew the race, the winner was 21. So you know, there's a good shot he could get in, I'd say. But yeah, there's options. There's the Pat Day Mile, there's the Peter Pan, there's the Preakness. There's all sorts of races that we can back up to.
Would you do, if he's on the AE, would you enter? I mean, if you know you're going to be 21
I talked that
and
over
at
with
the...
the Allball family, but I would say probably so, yeah. I mean, I don't know how many, do they just do 2 or 4 AEs?
Four.
Four,
Up to
yeah.
4.
I would say, and I'd say all 4 spots will be filled. People get excited to run in this race. It's the only race in the world that you can be 140 to 1 and you're excited about. So, that's the way
If Jace's road goes, is Flo on you?
That's the plan.